It's not that difficult. Please join us for full moon meditation online. We'd love to meet you and help you learn meditation skills. The event will be on Friday, September 29th. It's not that difficult, so come practice meditation. Please join us for full moon meditation online by joining full moon meditation and help you learn meditation skills. The event will be on Friday, September 29th. It's not that difficult, so come practice meditation. Please join us for full moon meditation online by joining full moon meditation and help you learn meditation skills. The event will be on Friday, September 29th. It's not that difficult, so come practice meditation. Please join us for full moon meditation online by joining full moon meditation and help you learn meditation skills. The event will be on Friday, September 29th. It's not that difficult, so come practice meditation. Please join us for full moon meditation online by joining full moon meditation.
Excuses. It says we have no clue. Wow, this is pretty deep. Okay, no excuses. We have no clue when we'll die. We all must die without knowing the date, the place, or the exact cause. We all have to die, certainly. So let nothing obstruct us from training our mind to be still and to stop. To make excuses is not reasonable. When we have less merit, we have more obstacles. This is simple and logical. Merit or pure energy will arise automatically when meditating. To be lacking of merit means we also lack power to win the battle of life, to minimize the problem we are facing. So that is today's quote. Thank you so much for picking that out. So, you know, it's pretty, I think that's a pretty deep quote. You know, no one likes to think about their last day, but unfortunately, that's just what's going to happen to all of us. And I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but just a couple of minutes before coming to the center, a friend of mine actually, you know, I found out passed away. So it's kind of, you know, one of those things that it does happen. We just never know when our time's going to come. And it really hits you when you know somebody who just passed away. And it reminds you how little time we have. And with that time, how important it is to truly cultivate yourself. And so we're all definitely doing that by being here tonight. All right, so with that, one of the things that we like to know is if you are online, if you can share your name and your city, state, country, where you're from. It's always really cool to find out who's listening to us. So if you don't mind putting that in the chat. With regards to today, we're going to have a wisdom talk which will be given shortly by our teaching venerable, Monk Jackie. We'll also have a candle lighting as well with regards to after that, we'll have meditation and then loving kindness and then an optional Q&A. And that's my favorite part is the Q&A. You learn so much from each other. So please do stay for that. So our teaching monk is Monk Jackie. He will be joining us shortly. A little bit about Monk Jackie. He has been a monk for going on, this is his 9th year. He graduated in 2014 with a BBA, and he's been a monk ever since. His life goal is to practice meditation, and it's his passion, and he loves sharing it with the world. So without further ado, let me welcome Monk Jackie.
Yes. Hello, guys. Good evening to all of us in the US, and it's morning time here in the East. So anyways, for all of us from all over the world, I'd like to say greetings and welcome to our full moon meditation. It is a very, very special night tonight in the US. Also, the past night in Thailand was the full moon night as well, and it was truly special. It was one of the most special full moon night in the whole year, actually. That's the reason behind that. I'd like to share with you a little bit of that also. But you're all doing fine, right? Staying happy and healthy in body and mind, everyone. I see some of us from Silicon Valley, from New Jersey, from California, and from Georgia Meditation Center. Oh, very nice. Very nice. You're all here for your full moon meditation. As Kunbi has just mentioned, reading out the quotes about how important it is to accumulate positive energy for ourselves, because these positive energy, if we accumulate enough in our mind, will bring upon a lot of positivities in our life. And we all want to have a happy and peaceful life. So the limited time we have, the more we accumulate positive energy for ourselves, the better our lives will be. And that is very important because it has a direct impact to ourselves. And also if our life is good in all aspects, then the people around us will feel happy as well, right? The more we have, the more we can share. And that would eventually, if we have more peace energy, more happiness, that it overflows out of our mind and that we share with other people around us, will soon make this whole world sense this peace inside of our mind also, and make this world become a world of true peace. That's the true way to accomplishing world peace, is that everyone in this world has peace in their mind, right? So before we get into our meditation and accumulate more positive energy for ourselves, I'd like to share a little bit of how special this night actually is. Okay? So tonight, the full moon night of the 10th lunar month, okay, is the exact day that our great master 106 years ago, that's pretty long, right? He sat down in a chapel as a monk, right? He closed his eyes and he vowed that if he does not attain true peace, true happiness, he will not get out of his seat. He put his life on the line to rediscover this meditation method. There's a reason why, but first let me show you this picture. Okay, this is the picture of our great master, but in the form of a golden statue, because it's actually to show how much we pay respect to him also. This is casted by so many of his students all around the world together to cast a 1-ton golden statue of the great master. Right, and tonight marks the 106th anniversary of how he rediscovered this meditation technique, and so many people has meditated. Just a second. Okay, so many people has meditated using this technique and attained true peace, true happiness for themselves. That's why they give him so much respect, right? And according to our current master, guiding the meditation regarding this day, he said that that night when our great master was sitting in a chapel, during the middle of the night, he started aching a lot. But then as time passed by, his mind became more still, more calm, more stable. And then he was able to find the middle way, the middle path inside, leading to deeper and deeper meditation experiences. And by the time the morning comes, he sat the whole night, right? Because after the middle of the night, he started to have really deep meditation experiences, and he just kept going until the morning comes. And then he had this sense of peace, this sense of happiness that he's never felt anywhere else before. And then he said this word, that stillness is the key to success. He said that it isn't easy for him to rediscover this meditation technique. It was lost for over 2,000 years, and then he rediscovered it, right? It wasn't easy for him, but the hard part has already been done. He put his life on the line to rediscover this meditation technique, and now the knowledge is passed down to our two different other masters until this current master that are teaching this meditation technique, and are now passed down onto all of us here to try for yourself of what this meditation technique is, right? Quite interesting, I would say. But that's for you to try for yourself also. Okay. It's the best way to accumulate positive energy. We've encountered so many things in our lives, sometimes giving us joy, yes, of course, sometimes giving us tiredness, sometimes giving us maybe worries, or just different roller coasters of emotions, right? But true peace, you can control, right? You can control whenever you want to feel happy, whenever you want to feel peaceful. You can do that for yourself, and it lasts. It doesn't just come and go. You are to choose whether you want to be happy or not. This is what this meditation technique is all about. Let's get into it. Okay, just a short summary of what this whole meditation technique is, because we have limited amount of time, but hopefully you'll be able to get the essence of the whole meditation technique, right? The important parts. So first of all, he rediscovered that stillness is the key to success. So that lets you know that you must still your mind in order to attain the meditative states from the beginning to the very deep ones. Stillness is the key to success. Okay, still our mind and we'll be able to find that true happiness. How do we still our mind then? Because our mind is very used to jumping around from one thought to another, from one situation to other manners, right? How do we do it? Well, our current master, Okay. Our current master helped clarify that there's only one principle for attaining Dhamma, or in this place, true peace, true happiness, purity. The word Dhamma is just a Bali translation of these English words, right? Purity, true happiness, and just purity. Good feelings, nature, pretty much that. And it is to be still. Okay, if you want to attain true peace, then you got to be still. The same exact words as what the great master has just said. But he added that if you want to be still, to become still, one must be relaxed and comfortable. Okay, this is very important, this very sentence. If you want to still your mind, You should be relaxed and comfortable. If we force our mind to become still, it would be hard for it to maintain the stillness for a long time. And the result of that stillness, the result that we would like, for example, true peace, true happiness, may not reach us as much as we would want, because we're forcing our mind to find true peace and true happiness. And by forcing, it's the other way around, right? So if you want to still your mind, be relaxed, be comfortable. The mind will come to a standstill automatically on its own. And then true peace and true happiness will be given to you automatically as well. A little bit more on this. Is that the summary to this story? Is to be relaxed in your body and your mind. Okay, you must be relaxed. We have the body and the mind. Get your body comfortable, get your mind comfortable, and your mind will come to a standstill automatically. Simple enough. Everyone here follow so far? Okay, I see you're all very still already. Stillness is the key to success. So I guess you pretty much understand this, right? Yeah. So in order to become still, be relaxed and comfortable, and be relaxed and comfortable in your body and your mind will completely come to a standstill very easily. And simply maintain that feeling. Let me explain to you a little bit why being relaxed and comfortable gets your mind to a standstill. For example, if you find something you like to do, for example, watching a movie, right? Sitting down on a sofa, turning on your TV, watching sports, or doing something you like. If you like it, you can sit there for a long time. Is that correct? Or if you like to play games, for example, you can sit there for a very, very long time. But if you don't like doing something, it's hard for us to maintain that continuity of doing that certain thing. Okay? Our mind is the same way. If the mind is comfortable, if it likes to be at a certain place, right? We can't see the mind, so at first we have to feel where that certain place actually is. So when you close your eyes, if you relax your body, relax your mind, wherever it is most comfortable, the mind likes to be at that place as well, just like you, that you like to be where you feel good and comfortable. The mind likes to be where it's comfortable. And when it is comfortable and relaxed, it could stay there for a long time. And when it stays for a long time, it becomes more and more still gradually. Okay, but there are many techniques to get you there as well. So that's the reason why we must be relaxed and comfortable when meditating, and maintain that feeling. Soon your mind will become still and you'll be able to go deeper in your meditation. Now, there are many techniques just to go through it quickly. Visualization, mantra, and stillness. Just be still, doing nothing. Using visualization can be like this little boy. He's just sitting relaxingly. His body is relaxed, and then he visualizes a crystal sphere in front of him, and it feels comfortable for it. In this case, maintain the stillness at that point, and then the mind will become still automatically. But if you want to get the crystal sphere closer, then feel free to. If it feels more comfortable over here, do that. If it gets really close and it feels really comfortable, then place the crystal sphere right there. It doesn't have to be just the crystal sphere, right? It could be the sun, the moon, a star, anything you like that you feel good and comfortable visualizing. It could also be at the center of the body. Anywhere where you feel good and comfortable and the mind can rest there for a long time. Use that. Mantra is the same way, but instead of using a picture, we use a sound. Any recitation of any word or phrase that gets you relaxed and comfortable. Calm and relax. Calm and relax. Or Samma Arahang, a Bali word meaning purity and freedom. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Well, that's visualization and mantra. Hopefully this is not going too fast. Lastly, just to be still and do nothing. Just like holding a cup, we sometimes hold something in our mind that may not be so heavy, but holding it for a long time may be tiring. Unless we put it down, then we realize that, okay, letting go actually feels really good, feels a lot better than holding on to thoughts or worries in our mind. So letting go means putting things down and don't worry about it anymore, right? If you want the cup to be still, there's no need to do anything to the cup. Just let it go and let it sit there and just whatever happens, let it be. Soon the water in the cup will come to a standstill, the same as the mind. If you let the mind go and let it feel relaxed and comfortable all on its own, it will come to a standstill wherever it likes automatically, and you'll get good meditation experiences that way as well. Okay. Last but not least is a teaching from our current master, is that our only duty is to be relaxed in our body and mind. Okay. There's barely anything else to do. That simple. Be relaxed, your body and your mind. Whichever technique you like that gets you to that point, and maintain that relaxation. And then your mind is going to come to a standstill and you're going to get good meditation experiences from that. Just like what the great master has rediscovered, right? That stillness is the key to success, and you can do it as well. Everyone here, actually. Okay, so that is it for our meditation talk. If you have any questions regarding this or meditation, please feel free to ask. We have a Q&A session at the end of our meditation. But for now, let's get ourselves ready for our meditation. We have a candle lighting ceremony just to get the atmosphere right and just to get your mind bright, calm and relaxed and ready for meditation. So when we are ready, let's light our candles together. Okay. Yes, we are getting ready, and it is very beautiful seeing all of us here together to do good things for ourselves, for the community, right? Accumulate peace, accumulate positive energy. And it's amazing. It's just amazing. The more people, the there are many beautiful pictures in this world of the scenery, of the mountains, of cities, a lot of beautiful pictures, but none of them beats the picture that a lot of people come together and here from all over America, right? From different states coming together in this event just to sit quietly, relax their mind and still their mind, create positive energy, do good things together. That's just something very special and beautiful. And thank you so much for all of us for making this happen, right? For coming, taking this very precious time of yours and coming to find peace inside of yourself. Okay. I think it is a good time for us to begin our meditation together. So if we are ready, let's begin our meditation by softly and gently closing our eyes. Let's softly and gently close our eyes. Doesn't need to be closed all the way, just enough so that you feel good, relaxed, and comfortable. And let's take this time together to get our body truly relaxed and comfortable. Relax our face, our cheeks, our jaw, our neck, our shoulders, arms, hands, fingers. Relax our torso, our hips, our legs, all the way down to the tips of our toes. Make sure every single part of our body is completely relaxed. It is the first step in our whole journey, and it is also a very important step. So let's be as comfortable as we can and let go of all worries. Let go of all responsibilities for now. All our duties. Let's leave them aside and take this very precious time that we have to truly rest ourselves. Relax our body, relax our mind. And let everything be, let everything go. If you are starting to feel good, feel relaxed at this moment, and that shows that you are practicing perfectly well. This wonderful feeling, this peace, this relaxation is what will lead you deeper and take you closer to the true source of happiness inside. All that we need to do is just to maintain this wonderful feeling together. Calmly, relaxingly, and peacefully, without any worries in our mind at all. Relax our body, relax our mind. Let go of all worries. And maintain this beautiful feeling as long as we can, as much as we can. And softly and gently, our mind will gradually come to a standstill all on its own. So basically, along this whole journey, all that we need to do is feel good, feel relaxed, feel comfortable, and don't worry about anything at all. Accumulate this wonderful feeling. It will bring positive energy into our mind. Our mind will become cleaner, clearer, purer, automatically, all on its own. We'll start to feel light, feel calm, feel relaxed, feel bright. Our mind will become cleaner and purer until a point comes where we would start to sense that clarity for ourselves. And to know what exactly that clarity actually is. But for now, be relaxed, be calm, be comfortable. And have no worries about anything in this world at all just for this moment. Let it all be, let it all go. Be calm, be relaxed, be comfortable. And let everything happen for you. Let all the positivities come for you, all by themselves. If you're starting to feel good, relaxed, and comfortable at this moment, and feel like using an object of visualization would be able to help maintain the relaxation, then you can try thinking of the sun, the moon, a star, or even a crystal sphere, wherever you feel most comfortable. Maintain that image, maintain the relaxation at the same time, and it will help your mind come to a standstill as well. Or if you'd like to recite a mantra, a recitation of a word or a phrase that helps calm your mind down and free the mind from thoughts, from worries, then feel free to do that as well. You can recite in your mind, clear and bright. Clear and bright. Or calm and peaceful. Calm and peaceful. Or even use a Bali word used by our great master during his time and passed down on to this very day, saying Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang. Whichever mantra you feel like using, recite them at your own pace. But if you'd like to just let go and don't worry about the visualization or the mantra, and just maintain that wonderful feeling, that peace, that relaxation, without using any pictures or sounds, then feel free to do that as well. Whichever technique you feel that is right for you. Make sure it helps you maintain that relaxation. Make sure it helps you maintain the stillness of the mind. The calm and comfortable feeling. And that will lead your mind to a beautiful state of standstill. And when that happens, you'll find that by just maintaining this relaxation, amazing things could happen. By being able to still our mind, we find something very special inside of ourselves. From just peace, calmness, relaxation, until a point comes where you'll be able to confirm to yourself that this is beyond just those simple terminologies that we usually use to describe this sort of feeling. It becomes true peace, true happiness that we can access at any time. And there would be something else, something very special that's waiting for you, that will come to you along with this wonderful feeling as well. But for now, let's not worry about anything at all. Simply be relaxed, be calm, be comfortable. Be relaxed, be calm, be comfortable. Maintain this wonderful feeling as much as we can and readjust ourselves whenever we need to get back to this beautiful feeling. Let's meditate together in silence for this time being. As we are relaxing, as we are feeling calm, relaxed, and peaceful. From time to time, let's take a moment to see if our body is still relaxed. Are our eyes still closed relaxingly? If so, then you are doing amazing. Keep on going, keep on relaxing. Accumulate more of this positive energy, this wonderful feeling. And to see whether or not our mind has wandered off somewhere. If so, then don't worry at all. Simply readjust, let the thoughts be, let it go, and bring back the mind back to this peace, this relaxation. You'll be right back on track, on the path towards true happiness inside. And by now, all of us would have accumulated a good amount of positive energy in our mind, good amount of clarity and purity. Whether if we know it or we don't, but if we relax, feel good and comfortable like this, our mind is automatically being cleansed. So let's take this time together to think of all our good deeds, our positive actions, from practicing generosity, giving food, giving necessities, giving help, giving kindness, giving smiles, and all our practices of moral disciplines to not harm ourselves or harm other people. And with all our practices of meditation, let all the positive energy accumulated from all these good deeds come together into a bright, clean, clear crystal sphere. Like a beautiful moon, radiating its cool and calming brilliance outwards. And let this wonderful moon rest where you feel most relaxing and comfortable. And with all the positive energy we've accumulated, let's softly and gently expand this beautiful sphere along with all our beautiful energy, softly and gently outwards. Let's expand our love, our kindness, softly and gently until it covers this whole meditation center, reaching everyone here who's meditating with us, sharing our good thoughts, good wills, our love, our compassion. And let's continue to expand this beautiful energy outwards even more. Let this purity, this clarity reach our whole city. cleansing away all negativities as it goes along. And let it expand further and further until it reaches our whole country. And let it expand further until it reaches this whole wide world and out beyond into space, into the universe, outwards infinitely and unlimitedly, cleansing away all negativities, bringing peace, bringing positivities to all spaces and particles and to everyone in this whole world. And let's take this moment to wish for all beings to always be happy, always be healthy, be wise, be successful, and fulfilled in all their wholesome wishes. Be free from harms, from dangers, from sufferings, diseases. Be free from wars, from all negativities. May everyone in this world be able to find true peace, true happiness quickly and easily. Be able to still their mind and be able to reach the utmost of happiness as quickly as possible. And let's spend some time to wish for all beings, for all the wonderful things together in silence. Now that we have shared our loving kindness with all beings together already, let's softly and gently bring our attention back to ourselves while being relaxed, calm, and comfortable. Let's softly and gently bring our attention back to ourselves, to where it feels most relaxing and comfortable. And let it be, let it go. And at that point of clarity, let's wish for ourselves to always be happy, always be healthy, wealthy, wise, successful, fulfilled in all our wholesome wishes. Be free from harms, from dangers, from sufferings, from all illnesses, from hurt, from anger, from all negativities and impurities. May all our lives, all along the path to reaching all our goals, be filled with positivities and free from all obstacles. May we always be surrounded by good, virtuous, and wise people who will help support us into this path of righteousness until we reach our goals. And may we all be able to still our mind quickly and easily at all times. Find true peace, true happiness quickly and easily at all times, and reach the utmost of happiness as soon as possible. Let's take a moment to wish for ourselves for what we need. Now that we are at the end of our meditation, before we finish tonight's meditation, I sense it is one of the most beautiful nights in the whole year. Marks the 106th anniversary of the rediscovery of this technique to finding true peace, true happiness for all humans in this whole world, while being relaxed, being comfortable. May I invite all of us to think of the great master. It could be that golden statue, that golden image, a resemblance of his presence. And with all our positive energy accumulated, we could share those positive energy with the great master as well. For he literally put his life on the line to rediscover this wonderful means to finding true peace, true happiness, and beyond. And now the knowledge has been passed down to all of us. So let's take a moment to share our positive energy accumulated with him as well. By sharing, we would all receive even more. As we are now at the end of our session, just to review that this beautiful feeling that we are all having right now, this relaxation, is the heart of meditation. And it will help improve our meditation further and further. So let's reconnect back to this wonderful feeling as often as we can, even when we end our session. And now that we are at the end of our meditation, let's end our session by maintaining this wonderful feeling and softly and gently opening our eyes. Sapphe buddha palapata pajekanan jayang palang arahantanan jate shena rakhang bandhami sapaso sapaputthanupavena sapathammanupavena sapasankhanupavena sathasoti bhavantu te. Hopefully you all had a beautiful and relaxing session and was able to feel peace and tranquility inside of your mind. And before we begin our next session, let me transition back to our wonderful moderator, Kunbi.
Thank you so much, Monk Jackie. That was absolutely beautiful. I had such a great meditation experience tonight. Thank you for that. So we're going to do some announcements, you guys. First of all, feedback. Thank you so much for last month. We asked that people put in feedback, but not only feedback, but share and expand a little bit more about your meditation experience with more detail. And we did get a lot more feedback. So thank you so much for doing that. Again, this is something that we collect. So we do it every time we have a session. So we're going to put the QR code next on the screen. It's going to be shared shortly. There you go. There it is. So again, if you can share your experience today, go into detail about what helped your mind to relax, if you're able to still your mind, if you're able to visualize the moon, crystal ball, sun, whatever to help get you into stillness. If you can share your experience using the QR code for the feedback right there, we would greatly appreciate it. We use this feedback to share with our teachers, and they use it to continue to improve their teaching. So it's very helpful. So thank you so much. Another thing is, if you can, please do mark down our next session. Our next full moon meditation session is going to be October 28th. Monk Daniel will be teaching that on a Saturday. And, you know, I realized something, which is it's already close to the end of the year. So October, which means we have 3 more sessions. 2023 has gone by so quickly, and it just, you know, makes me feel how quickly time goes by. So I'm very thankful that I have an opportunity to meditate with you guys at least once a month with our amazing teachers. So please do mark that down on your calendar, share it with your friends and family so they can join us and also accumulate this good energy together. Again, that's going to be October 28th on Saturday. And then we also want to share, if you don't already have it, please do download the app MindGem. We're going to put up the website shortly here. MindGem is a great resource for you to stay in touch with us. We send out notifications every month, reminding you our next upcoming full moon meditation session. In addition to that, you get to meditate with our different teaching monks. We've got over 100 audio tracks for you to meditate at the convenience of your home. So please do download the app. The information is right in front of you. In addition to that, you can also explore the website. We've got a location tab as well. That way you can find the nearest center near you and come meditate with us on site. All of our centers have meditation classes. You can join us online or even in person. In Georgia, as you can see, we've got a number of people joining us tonight. And then we also have other people joining us online as well. It's pretty amazing that all of our centers come together once a month. This is the only time that we truly come together throughout all of our centers in the United States to meditate together. So it's a pretty amazing experience if you think about it, that we can all meditate together under the same moon. So do definitely visit your respective center. And then with that, we do have an important announcement today, which is we've got this special project. It's the Guinness Book of World Records. Most people have heard of that, but we're trying to get about 1 million pledges. Right now we have 579,000 pledges. So we're attempting, actually it's right in front of you, 579,375. That's pretty amazing considering we just started this like 30 days ago. So we're halfway there. We're more than halfway there. The end of the month, October 31st, we are trying to get 1 million pledges. So please do click on the link, meditationforpeace.net /US. Go all the way to the bottom and make a pledge. All your pledging is that you're just going to meditate. So if you're on here meditating with us, you are pledging that you're meditating during this time. So please do go ahead and make that official pledge. And of course, try to utilize this time to meditate more, not just today, but on your own as well. And make that pledge today, be a part of our 1 million pledges, and then that's going to help get us into the Guinness Book of World Records. All right, so at this time, we're going to do our Q&A. If I can get Monk Jackie back on, please. Thank you, Monk Jackie. Okay, Lumpi, Namaste. Are you ready for the first question?
Yeah, let's try.
Okay, so I have a good one. It came right before I started. And of course, anyone who's online, please do type in your question if you have any. That way we can take advantage of this time and ask our teaching venerable. So this question is from Nat. It came in a little bit before we started. And his question is, when you are in that dreamy, drifty stage of meditation that is around the theta phase, what is the best way to navigate through it? Reminding ourselves of the basics of relaxation and awareness, using the positive feeling as the object of meditation, and or experimenting with imagery. Also, would you say it was more guiding oneself or surrendering? So it's almost 5 questions in one. So if you want me to repeat, please let me know.
I understand, and I could actually summarize it to quite a simple answer. I would say that it all depends on what you feel good doing. Okay, so in that dreamy state where you say you were in, maybe at that point you were feeling really good, right? Feeling really relaxed and comfortable in that sense, not like a roller coaster good, not kind of good, like not that kind of good, but good in the sort of like very calm, very peaceful, and very relaxed. But also we may feel at that state that maybe losing a little bit of awareness, a little drifty, right? In that case, you ask if you could use visualization, if you could use, if you should guide yourself or just let things be, right? I would say something that helps you lift your awareness up a little bit. It could be using a visualization that usually helps. If for some people, just reconnecting back to the feeling of relaxation would help bring the awareness up already. In this case, it also answers the other question that you could just let it go. Once you let it go, once again, you reconnect back to your awareness. If you understand what that means, right? Then, yeah, by doing that, you're reconnecting back to your relaxation, and you're able to lift your awareness up a little bit and keep going also. And you could also guide yourself in that instance to also lift the awareness up a little bit. So all the questions you ask, all the different techniques you ask, which would be best, is up to which would feel best for you. That increases your awareness and don't drop down your comfort. Does that make any sense? Well, hopefully that helps you with your question, but just to expand on it a little bit more, is that you can hear me well, right? When we meditate, we need the balance between awareness and comfort, right? When we know that we're comfortable. That shows that we have awareness and we have comfort. We know that we are comfortable. But when we're in the drifty state, we sometimes have that awareness that we are comfortable, and sometimes we're off thinking of other things, right? We do still have the comfort, but the awareness may be on and off, but not a lot, not like we're going to sleep or anything. It's just somewhere between that point. All that we need to do, whichever technique we like to use that feels good for us, using visualization, mantra, or just letting go and just to be still, guiding ourselves or not, or just following the mind, whichever technique it is, if it could lift your awareness up right to the point of balance and maintain that balance further, then that's the good technique for you. And that's, if you could find that with more and more practice, it would help you discover which is the best for you as well, right? Yeah, hopefully that answers it.
Yeah, thank you, Venerable. I think that makes a lot of sense to me, at least. And if he needs more explanation, he'll let me know. He can knock on the door and give me another note card, and I'll ask. So I have another question here, Venerable, from Simon. And this is an interesting question, and no one's asked you this yet, so I'm curious to know as well. But Simon's question is, what is your story, and why, and how did you become a monk?
What is my story? It's been almost 10 years, right? So I was gonna say the story is gonna be a bit long, but I'll try to make it as short as I can. I had 3 goals in my mind I want to have a life of freedom where I could just do whatever I want, pretty much that before I ordained. Okay. But I had 3 things in my mind that I want to get off of my chest first before being completely free and doing whatever I want. And that's to pay gratitude to my parents. One is to finish university. They want me to do that, so I like to do that for them. Second is to study in ROTC. It's a military program for students here in Thailand, which if you complete 3 years of it, you don't have to become a soldier. My parents was a little bit worried for me becoming a soldier, having to maybe risk the life or something like that. So that's why they wanted me to do ROTC and pretty much don't worry about going to the soldier training because I've already done the military training for students, right? So that's number 2. And number 3 is to ordain, to pay gratitude to my parents. And once I'm done with these 3 things, I would just pretty much go and just discover life on my own, right? The first thing I did, which is ROTC, that was in my high school. This is going to be a bit long. I'll try to keep it short. The second thing is uni. I did that. So the last thing to do is to come and ordain. And that's why I came to ordain. But I was going to ordain for 1 year. Okay. And this is where it gets a little bit interesting. Is that after 3 months or 6 months in the rain retreat, I meditated every day, of course, in this temple. The main thing is to meditate. But it was like 8 hours a day when I meditated. I had a lot of time back then. I was in my first year as a monk. We don't have a lot of responsibilities to do just yet. So 8 hours a day of meditation. My meditation became quite good, I would say, and came to a point where it became really clear that, okay, there's something that is waiting for us inside that would show when the mind becomes very still. Usually we close our eyes and it becomes dark, right? But that's not the case with meditation. Some people already experience brightness or some things in their meditation already. I had some meditation experiences that was really clear and gave me a firm grip of just how important this meditation actually is, and I wanted to learn more about it. So that's why instead of ordaining for 1 year, it's almost 10 years now. And I want to continue my journey and learn more about meditation, go as far and as deep as I can. And by getting this chance to share the knowledge with all of us, it's an amazing opportunity for me as well. And hopefully you all enjoy it. And that's pretty much my story.
Thank you, Venerable. Yeah, it's always very interesting to, learn people's or monks' stories and why they decide to commit themselves, because it's not something that is very normal, I guess. It's not like everyone does it. It's very special and it's not easy, and you have to have a very different level of wanting to live, because you're kind of going against the world. So people do wonder why someone would become a monk, and what value do they see in it. I think we even had that conversation recently where one of the members was very curious about why a young person who's maybe in their 20s decides to ordain, and 10, 15 years later they're still in robes, and they're asking just curious to know the story, because everyone has the story. So thank you, Venerable.
Yeah, I think it's because of I was seeking freedom. I was seeking freedom to an extent, and then this path, this meditation, really gave me a path towards true freedom. Also, right? I don't have to rely on other things to keep my mind calm, happy, and relaxed. And happiness could be found anywhere, and it goes deeper, and there's a lot more to learn about it as well. So this really intrigued me, and it kept me in this full-time student uniform from then on.
Wow. So Venerable, I just realized I don't know, this is how I'm interpreting it, but freedom, you're saying freedom from attachments, correct? Is that kind of the freedom that you're talking about?
Yes, pretty much that. Yeah, pretty much that.
Thank you, Venerable. All right, so another great question to transition into is from Ashley, and the question is, do you remember your most profound meditation experience?
Yes, of course, of course.
And can you share it?
That answered your question already, I believe. Um, well, there are many very good meditation experiences, but the ones that really was in my mind all these years was the ones I received early on in my monkhood, in my monk life. The ones I mentioned to you about during my first year, where it came really clear to me that meditation, there's something more towards meditation. It's a little bit difficult for me to share what it actually is, because you have to also see for yourself of what your meditation is. It could bring maybe expectations of something that we might have similar experiences, but that's for you to find for yourself. Okay, but it really gave me a firm grasp or an affirmation that meditation is very important. And there are many more actually, and they're all really, really good. And it would be able to improve more and more as we practice more and more also. Right. So that's my sharing about it. I'd like to hear some of your meditation experiences as well. I've heard that a lot of people who came here to the full moon meditation had like brightness in their meditation experiences, and maybe even deeper meditation experiences. And by you all sharing those wonderful experiences, it's just very brightening for us monks. Like our mind would become very flourished. And not just that, if our master, our current masters, knows about your meditation experience, he would be very, very happy also. Truly, truly.
Oh, thank you, Venerable. So yeah, that actually I feel like will help motivate people to expand on their experience in the questionnaire and share their meditation experience with you. All right, Venerable, thank you. Okay, so another question. Let's see. Oh, actually, Ashley mentioned having brightness at the center that lasts a long time. That's always a good thing, right? All right,
Yes, of course.
so this is from Willa, and she's 9 years old. So her question is, what are some ways to help you meditate when you drift off, and how do you feel when you finish meditating?
Me? How do I
Yeah,
feel when I finish meditating?
I mean, that's the
Um,
question, Venerable. My question is, what are some ways that help you meditate when you drift off, and how you feel when you finish meditating? Maybe, yeah.
Some of the things that would help is to use visualization. Again, when you're drifting off, it's like you have the balance of comfort and awareness, right? The awareness has dropped down a little bit. That's why we feel a little drowsy in our meditation. So to lift that awareness up right to the point of balance, we could use visualization. Thinking of the great master, the sun, a star, anything that you feel comfortable visualizing. That usually helps. Um, Using a mantra also helps bring the awareness up. If this doesn't work though, you could use a stronger medicine to get your awareness up, because when we feel sleepy, it's hard to actually bring the awareness up, and I understand that. If it doesn't work, a stronger medicine would be to open up our eyes, drink some water, freshen ourselves up a little bit, and then once we're ready, then close our eyes back. Now our awareness is ready. And then we just need to get ourselves comfortable, and we'll go right back on track to the middle way inside. If opening the eyes, drinking some water, doing some stretches doesn't work, a stronger medicine would be just to get up for a little bit, walk around, maybe use the restroom, wash our face, get ourselves fresh again. And then once we are fresh, we come back down to sit, have our awareness ready, and get our comfortable right back to where we feel good. And then we'll be able to continue the journey deeper again, right? So see what works for you. It's, yeah, like what the first person asked, it is kind of like an experiment to see what works for us and what doesn't. We do more of what works and reduce on what doesn't. That's how we're going to grow our meditation. How do I feel after meditation? Or how would you feel after meditation? Usually very good. Very relaxed, very calm, very comfortable. Comparing from maybe having a long day of work to do and just coming to sit, getting to relax our body and mind, that would really, you'll see for yourself, right? If you could get to that point and maintain that relaxation for a while, I'm sure you can do it already. And then you would say the same thing, that it really freshens up everything, all our perspectives even. It helps clarify everything and just makes us feel good. And that is my answer for that.
Thank you, Venerable. I'm always so amazed with when kids meditate at the age of 9. That's pretty awesome. Definitely continue meditating, because it's only going to get probably
Oh yeah,
easier, right? The more you do it,
yeah.
I would think.
Keep keep on going, keep on going.
So
Um,
then,
yeah,
okay,
it's
then,
just amazing. Also, I would agree with you.
yeah, it's inspiring too. When you see a younger kid meditate, you're like, wait, I should be meditating longer. But I guess you can't compare. That's the most important thing, is never compare. All right, so Venerable, our next question is from Ben, and this is a really good question, because I think it's probably very normal, and that he's not alone. He says that I tend to daydream in meditation about goals, career, money, etc. It is pleasant, but also clinging, focus on material. Is this okay? Any suggestions?
Hmm. Um, Having okay. I'm a little worried about the mic I'm using. You can still hear me well, right?
Yeah, you're back, Lumpy.
Okay. Okay, good. Daydreaming in our meditation is normal. It could be considered as wandering thoughts, even. But if we do have some great ideas that pop up into our mind, don't worry about it. Write them down. If you have a notebook in front of you or a phone, you could but don't pick the phone up for too long, right, in your meditation session. Write it down, write those good ideas down so that you don't have to worry about them anymore. And after the meditation session, then you could come back and follow those goals or those great ideas that you have. Okay. But for some things that maybe just comes around and are kind of like just normal wandering thoughts that we usually have, if we could get our mind more peaceful and away from those thoughts, that would be more ideal. Okay. Meaning, if we're sitting and closing our eyes and feeling relaxed and comfortable, at this point of comfort, we usually won't have any thoughts, and that's how we know we are in the point of balance, the balance between awareness and comfort. And that's how we're going to go deeper into our meditation. Okay. But when we are starting to have some thoughts, means we're maybe in somewhere close to being in balance, but it is a little bit off in terms of the focal point. Okay. So if you can, with the wandering thoughts appearing in our mind, once you notice yourself, it doesn't have to be straight away or you don't have to look for it. Whenever you start to notice it, let those thoughts go for now. For this time is the time for you to truly accumulate that peace inside of you, and don't worry about any thoughts just yet. Whenever you notice yourself wandering, let it be, let it go. Come back to reconnecting to that point of comfort, or using visualization, improve your awareness back up a little bit. Reconnect back to that relaxation. And that's how you're going to be able to go further and deeper. But it's hard to actually control it at first, and we can't really help it sometimes. So whenever good ideas comes up, just write it down. And then once you're done with it, let it be and just reconnect back to that point of relaxation. Keep on going. Okay.
Thank you, Venerable. Venerable, what about different ways? Like, can you give some suggestions with regards to ways to stay motivated to meditate?
Ways to stay motivated to meditate. One way is if you have the books from our great masters' teachings, then those are really good things to get to. Reading their words sometimes, it would surely inspire us to meditate more. We could actually listen to their teachings also online on YouTube, or it's an open source place where you could actually see what they teach, right? In their meditation, how and where their meditation actually is. And that usually would take us further and deeper. Coming together to the full moon event like this, coming together to meditate and learn about meditation, sharing our meditation experiences, see how far each of us has gone in our meditation so far. Meditation in groups like this would help motivate us and improve our meditation for sure. And one last thing that I would recommend is just do it, right? Just do it. Like the first teaching that you read to all of us, that if we do not have any excuses for meditation, that would be very beneficial for ourselves, for we'll be able to accumulate peace and positive energy for ourselves as much as we can until the day we can't anymore because we have limited time. Okay. That would be the suggestions that I could share. Well, one last thing just popped up, sorry, is our master's teaching. He says that in order to go further in our meditation, we need passion, right? We need that motivation that you just asked. And we ourselves could be the architect, the engineer to building that motivation ourselves, whichever ways we feel we could create, right? So for different people, it could be different in this case, and your creation of that passion would help you further your motivation and your meditation progress at the same time as well.
Thank you, Venerable. All right, Venerable Jackie, it is 10:29, so we don't have any other questions. So at this time, if you can give us a blessing and we can wrap up and then sign off and then see each other next month.
I really like to thank you all so much for coming. It is a wonderful time for me to get to meditate with all of us, and hopefully it is very nice and beautiful for you as well in your meditation and getting to that, reconnecting to that peace inside of you that's always waiting. Okay. And with all of our accumulated merits or positive energy together, with all these wonderful blessings, may you all always be happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, successful, fulfilled in all your wholesome wishes. May you be free from harms, dangers, all negativities and impurities. May you be able to still your mind quickly and easily at all times. Have true peace, true happiness with you at all times, and may you reach the utmost of happiness as soon as possible. And rejoice in all your merits.
Thank you, Monk Jackie. See you next time. All right, for everyone else, please do not forget to fill out that pledge. We've got that link for you. If you can pop it up one more time, please. There you go. Perfect. Thank you. Please, again, there's that link. If you can make a pledge that you're going to be one of the million people that's participating, we'll get in the Guinness Book of World Records, I'm pretty sure. The end of that is going to be, the deadline for that is October 31st. So we still have a month and we're halfway there. So with your help, we can definitely get there. And then, of course, see you next month, October 28th, for another session. Bye, everyone.
Gently close your eyes and relax. Still your mind at the center.